People always complaining. TD or
Oh, which one was it after this?
I don't remember.
Huh?
I think so. You have it in the Weasel Discord on how to do it. And announcements.
Oh, which one was it after this? Huh?
It's the TVK, whatever. No, you didn't copy the whole thing. You need the dash MQ, whatever thing too. All done 5? Oh, not cinematic.
For example, Vince's been here for a while. DB, Salamanca. Vince's family's in a big part of here too. Going to Ghost, yes. Certified Step Up. You know, you guys are all put an imprint. Even us, myself. We've all been to the front of the we know you guys. It's just like, you know, just because you're not there. I mean, you're not seeing, you know. It's just a matter of fact of we have to change so we can have, fun. We can actually enjoy the city. Enjoy being around instead of getting pissed off because we're losing over $1 million guns. For dumb reasons. Half the times we all know that one moment where we made that one mistake or there's that one dumb situation.
What did you name it?
And we lost a shit ton to it. It pissed us the fuck off.
Yeah.
That's not what you named it on there.
Well, it's not gonna show up for them there.
All do, that's why not your whole gang was thinking either actually maybe affecting their families and their gang. Also the prison.
This.
The family in general. Did they have a friend? We want you guys also to be able to help out and work for the change of the city.
Well, it's not gonna show up
It's
for them
been
there.
a while since the city's been alive. We have history. We made friends.
I don't know why.
Can you hear him snoring? Can't hear them at all. I just hear you.
That liking us when people shit talk us, which shouldn't be.
I can still hear you.
That agency a gun. They still end up in pillbox. You know, it's time to make different businesses. You know, these heists are out there, not touched. There's money that can be made out there, not touched. Cars are in impound as we speak, not touched, and are probably worth millions of dollars. You probably would love to drive, but no, it's an impound, probably still end up in a pillbox. You know, it's time to make different businesses. You know, these heists are out there, not touched. There's money that can be made out there, not touched. Cars are in impound as we speak, not touched, and are probably worth millions of dollars. You probably would love to drive as a gang, an impound, probably still end up in a pillbox. Have you ever thought about what people think about gangs? You know, it's time to make. You know, you might have those other ones that don't care. You know, it puts an image on your face out there. People will not touch when they come into the city. Money that can be made out there. They hear that and they do cars away. Cars are in impound. You know, as we that might not even be how you guys are. Not touched and are probably worth millions of dollars. You probably would love to drive as a gang, an impound, probably still end up in a pillbox. Have you ever thought about what people think about gangs? You know, it's time to make. You know, we all, us too. Wasting your times. Like there's times where like you want to do shit, but another game pulls up on you and starts something totally different because of shit talk or over time. It's time for a new beginning of Sunset City. It's time for a place where, you know, we actually take serious of what we made, you know, what we have. Your gangs and family are something that are part of you, that represents you. So why not have that as a good image, but not also an image that people take seriously? Connections, but what about those new people's coming up? You guys want shooters, you guys want crafters, you want this, you want that, you want all that. But these newcomers can be that. These newcomers can be your best shooters. These newcomers can be your best crafters, your best drivers, your smartest person in your family or gang. You know, it all varies, and it's all by a certain step by the leaders that are all brought here. You guys have a cause of your family and gang. You guys have a saying of what happens and how you guys operate. You know, it's just something that's about time that if you guys really want that good image, if you guys really want the city to change to be better, it's up to you. It's up to us. We can't rely on others. We can't rely on certain things. We have to do it ourselves and take it into our own hands. So, if any other family or gangs has anything to say, you guys can come up to the podium and say anything you have to say. And it could be about anything. This is your guys' safe spot. Nothing's gonna be judged. Nothing's gonna be taken or any of that. All right, go ahead.
Yo, one person at a time, bro.
I'm waiting in line.
He's waiting.
All right, bro. Social distance. Dude, come on.
That's step one right there. That's step one.
This is we need less animosity in the city, you know, like, you know, COVID
Yeah, I mean-
for the most part, you know, is no longer here, you know.
I
We
mean,
don't, we
I'm not
don't need that
vaccinated.
kind of like, oh, maybe
Nah,
maybe.
but it's all good
Oh,
because
it's
that
all
was
love in this city,
that was
man.
seriously a big step for him because he could have just turned around and shot him, right? Obviously, you know, he's using his words, so hey, great stuff for it. So let's let him talk though, so the way we can move along because
yeah.
it's probably gonna be a few more people that's gonna want to talk.
Yeah, I have a great idea. Maybe it can solve like some of the issues that people are having, you know? All right, so basically, you know, when someone does something wrong, right? They get a vacation, right? What if like instead of giving them a vacation, cuz when you get a vacation, it you kind of lose touch with the city, you know, in a sense. You know, you might
Yeah, for
not
sure.
you might come back and not give a fuck anymore. You know, you might not care. You might not care as much as you did when you before you got the vacation. You know. So what if instead of giving people vacations, you know, for let's say shooting people for no reason, what if you just what if you just take their guns away for a certain amount of time, you know, and that'll
Yeah,
also open
yeah, we do
opportunities.
that, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that's
They
something
do
we
do that.
have,
anyways.
yeah, we do that.
Yeah, but you see,
So
okay,
like, am I about to cut you off? But I do
no,
want
no,
to let
you
you
good.
know, yeah, we definitely give people multiple opportunities to fix their everything, and yeah, that's one of the things that we do. We definitely take people be on gun bans. They only can use a knife and a spoon. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
And just bouncing off of that too, I don't think it's a staff issue. I think people just, need to
Too quick to jump on their gun.
reread the Bible. You know what I mean? That's
And also,
90% of the time the case.
all right, if you look at it, that could be something. There could be more put in place by them above.
If you guys don't mind me, I interrupt that a little bit. This is coming from somebody that's been all around. I don't know if you guys know who I am. I'm Mr. Bobcat.
we know exactly who you are, bro.
We do.
So
Yeah.
let's just say that I have noticed a lot around the city that people like flashing them guns and using them guns. Maybe if people maybe calm down a little bit and decided to use their words instead of jumping on the fire a little bit, maybe things could work a little better.
Yeah.
Take a little bit of more time, breathe a little bit. It doesn't take 2 seconds for things to happen.
Yeah, you think above, like everyone above listens. The city listens, but you think they want to listen when there's constantly shooting down the street? People are not fearing for their lives. They don't want to hear. They're not gonna listen truly if we're asking all this stuff, but we're not doing our end. That's their part, but we also have to put our part. We're constantly shooting for stupid reasons. We're not
Put our
taking
best
our
steps forward.
we're not our possessions, guns, stuff like that. We're flashing, like you said, flashing them around. I'm one to blame for that too. We all have that moment where we are just sitting around to hold our guns, so no one, we set off that vibe, like, don't fuck with me. But we have to do our part, and actually, like I said, we have to change. And once we change, maybe the above and the city will start listening and start actually taking more of an act into what we want.
Hey yo, so I want to say something real quick. So I have this idea, right? So for all you leader motherfuckers, gang heads out there, how about we do a boss leader? Which I was talking to Prez about this, a boss leader fight, where like if your gang and another gang has a beef with each other, how about the bosses come up, knuckle up, and get the beef over with? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Juice, I
I'm
hate to
definitely
interrupt
down
you,
for
but
that.
that's a stupid idea.
I mean, well, I would love that idea, but
gangbangers do that for me, bro.
hey,
Why you think knuckle duster were legalized?
hey,
There's no
listen.
reason that they're legalized for reasons.
If anybody want to
muskets
fight the
legalized.
mayor, I will shoot the ones with anybody in this room right now. I
Like,
got win or lose.
We got soldiers for a reason.
Yeah, but
Right.
but all right. So you said you have soldiers for a reason, right? At the end of the day, PD is eventually going to catch up to you, and you're going to eventually lose stuff. But you might say, okay, we have money, we have inventory. That's going to go,
Okay.
Would you rather brag?
that's-
Okay, I shit on you with a gun, or would you rather brag about, I beat your ass? Like,
Gone.
Bro, welcome to the cycle of life. You do
We
things
don't
and
run
get things
phase,
better.
we run drills.
we're in 2022.
We run drills out here, bro. It ain't phase no more.
We're not gladiators, you know what I mean?
If I'm being honest, a lot of people in this room have done lost a lot of people into this life. I mean, nobody wants to sit there and get up and fight no more when people have literally died beyond this shit.
Yeah, but did you hear what I said?
No, you're on whisper.
Oh, okay, you're good. You hear me now, though, yeah?
No.
Yeah.
I said at the end of the day, bro. I said even though you guys are fighting with guns, I said all it is a trip to pillbox and fuck, man.
Yeah.
At
more
loss,
money.
bro. Exactly. Like
At
that's
the end
all
of the
it
day,
is, bro.
you're still dying.
Not even that, bro. It's just a trip to pillbox, and you're back in the same fucking square you were at. You know what I mean?
I mean, you
That's
don't
all
make
it
money
is.
enough to spend it.
It's boring
Yeah,
after
but I
a
mean, but
while. Doing
all
the
it is
thing
you're just
every
going to
day,
pillbox,
all
bro.
day.
Excuse me, Mr. Gotti, man. I'm very confused with what's going on here. You want to take guns away, but like, if I come on your turf with a big old LMG, how are you gonna punch me in the face with a knuckle duster?
But
Like,
that's not what I'm. Obviously, that's to a
That's not
certain
at all what it
extent.
was,
That's no one.
Hey,
It's the fact of shooting for stupid reasons.
It's not banning for the guns. It's
He's just saying
banning
use
the
them less, bro,
unnecessary
that's all.
use of it. Yeah, less use. Something could be settled with fists,
Well,
a knife, anything else other than a gun. It'll save a lot of guns
Okay,
in the city.
who said that,
The
bro?
best payout in the city requires all the gangs to fight each other.
Yo, every fight doesn't have to be a bunny mask and a mid roll and a gunfight, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, this city's
We retired the
economy
bunny
runs
mask,
on
bro.
gang fights, bro.
Well then,
Take your ass to Ramps if you want to do that bullshit.
Not everything has
Yeah,
to
fuck
be
you.
a straight up gunfight. It doesn't have to be rounds wasted, guns wasted, with PD catch up to you.
You get in a gunfight, you waste ammo, you have to buy ammo. You lose a gun to PD, you gotta buy another gun, or you gotta get another gun just to lose to again. It's the same cycle. You're doing the same shit every day, all day.
What if you're not losing?
Okay, but
Like,
are
you
you
only get guns
are
out
you
of the heist.
discovering stuff that no one in the city has discovered?
Yeah.
what if I've already discovered everything?
Supposed to discover it, bro.
Hold on,
You
though,
might
hold on.
think you've discovered everything, but how do you know if there's
I mean,
something yet to be
if we're
discovered?
not
'Cause I
shooting,
discovered
if we're not
everything.
shooting our guns and using our ammo, how are like, what, is it just gonna sit there and collect dust?
But what are you saying,
I
bro?
think
Is he
the
saying
point-
it's leading to raids, bro? You guys are just gonna lose all your
Yeah,
shit. He's saying
yeah.
use it less. so
Okay.
you
All
don't
it
lose your
takes is
stuff.
one
That's
speck
fine.
of
Like,
evidence
how-
left
how many-
behind, and you're getting
Part
raided.
of
There's
life.
been multiple
You
people
take
who
the
lost
risk, you get raided.
5 million plus in raids, probably
You
for
gotta
the
be
most
smarter
stupidest
about
shit
it, though,
ever.
too.
Tell him
I
to
understand,
out.
I understand that, but like that's the risk we're taking it when we shoot. Like we all fully
That's the
understand
risk
that,
of a
and like we're
criminal
gonna
takes,
like
bro.
that's the
Fun
risk of
about
a
it,
criminal.
Can
Like
I-
that's
the
like that's the
risk of a
fun of
criminal.
it. Like I don't.
You
I don't
take the
understand
risk
it.
and
reward
out of it,
Okay,
and
but
the
being a
fun goes
criminal
away.
doesn't mean okay. So you saying
Be
this takes
smart,
the risk of
mask
being
up.
a criminal, right? You
Everyone
think-
takes their
you
own
think-
their
you
own
thi-
risks.
no,
like,
you think
like,
real
like, me and
criminals
you, like,
would-
me and you
no,
on the
you
street
think
are
real
two different. We have two different mindsets.
Nah,
You have a
yeah,
mindset
but
of
you-
wanting to punch someone. Like if you talk shit, like half the people in the city want it. Like if I pull my car to impound and you pull your shit on me, like and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like why'd you pull that out? And then they're like, fuck you. And I say, yo, you got a problem? And then he pulls his gun on me and I smoke him. Like, what do you want me to try to punch him? You're like, 1v1 me across the street. Like what?
Come on,
You're
let's
gonna get
punch
smoked.
across the street.
Like I don't get that. Oh, a lot of people walk around with that chip on their shoulder. It's that ego.
Chanel, you're whispering.
I don't think she
Karen.
is.
What I'm saying is I think you're taking to what he said to extreme. I think what he's saying is like earlier, there was an issue, not an issue, but we had kind of a conversation that we needed to have with LSD. And instead of pulling our guns out, going to their block or them doing it to us, we went and just talked to leader, and talked it out. Like that's what he's trying to say. I don't think it has to do with like always going to people's blocks and just shooting people. Like I think
That's the
there's
point of
ways
beef.
around that.
Yeah, but you gotta let the beef build.
Yeah.
It can't be fucking lazy.
People die every day, B.
The point is,
What I'm saying
build.
but that's exactly why gang strikes are happening.
Motherfuckers
nonstop.
would
I
shit
mean,
talk
like they're
once
like
and
you,
they will
you know how many
pull
gangs
to our
have
block
been
all day long.
disbanded because
I agree on that.
of
People
this
just pull
problem.
up.
Hey yo,
Right.
so look, check this out.
Can I say something on that real quick?
Let's keep this IC because it keeps going OOC, and I'm trying to prevent that from happening. And
Hold up. Well, hold up, Juice. I got one
keep
more thing to
sliding
say
OOC.
about that. Real
Like,
quick. Hey, Juice.
Frosty beverage.
I love
Yo,
icy.
Hey, Juice, hold up. I gotta
Yeah,
say
it's
something.
pretty
Let's
tasty.
kind of like that real quick. I think it's just more of a value of life aspect for real. Like, there's no value for the life aspect because the life is infinite in here, you know? You just,
Right.
as soon as you leave your stuff,
Nigga,
go
if
back
this
to
go
the house and grab
OOC
another
one
one.
more time,
That's why I
my
said,
nigga.
that's
Hey,
why I
yo,
said, hold
where's
up, I got one thing to say about that real quick.
I got,
alright?
I got. Let me add to that something real quick, right? You mentioned, like, somebody mentioned, like, it's just a quick trip to Pillbox, right? You lose your stuff, whatever, big deal, right? Problem is, everyone has access to these guns. They're so easy to get. Everyone's got them, so it doesn't matter the value of life if you lose your gun. So everyone can just pull up, kill anybody they want, lose it. Doesn't matter. The only way you're gonna stop that as well, and to change the arms deal trade, is to put restrictions and drop rates on blueprints and guns. That way, the market is harder for people to get. If you change that, every gang is gonna work harder and harder and harder to get those weapons. The sale, not everyone's gonna have AKs rolling up going, "Hey, 1v1 me," because they're not gonna have the guns.
Yeah, gangs
so-
can roll
so-
up like
so
6,
look,
7
so-
AKs.
They're gonna try and go for a rob, right? But that just means guns in
Okay,
play, you know
okay.
what I
So
mean?
look. Let me explain something to you, right? We do that, guys. The gun store owners also. So then everybody's fucked. Then I got the gun store owners on my ass, like, hey, mayor, what the
Make
fuck
it
is going
different. We're
on?
talking about like tier 3. So like we're talking about AK, we're talking about bullpups, shotguns, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
okay.
That's
Dude,
still.
let's be real. You don't do anything
The top gangs are still gonna have it.
Who said just don't do shit?
Like Berettas and stuff that gun owner ammunition should have. Keep that the same. But we're talking about when you did a Fleeca, you get an Uzi and mini SMG blueprint, like AK, that kind of stuff that gangs are using a lot more. Put a huge restriction on that. Make that drop rate way down.
I
so it's not
object.
commonly.
No, that's actually right, bro.
Fuck, bro.
But you do realize that people are not.
It's low key an LIG.
But think about it, right? The whole point is
That
is
gives
we're
it
arguing, oh, we're
value.
using our guns and talking, and we're not valuing our life. It's just a trip to pillbox, right?
Dude, it doesn't matter how hard it is to get grinders.
Well,
Then all you're
Now-
gonna have is the people with money that have all of the guns,
I mean,
and
like,
no
there's-
small
there's-
people
there's no-
having
there's
them.
no
How about-
solution.
And
Hey,
that's
man, I
what it
got
was
no money
before.
to
You have
stop
one
this
big
shit,
group
fucking
running the
talk
whole
about
city.
Hey.
and
I
no
wanna-
one else has a
All right,
choice.
all right,
It
all
would
right,
help.
all right. Let's get this.
I wanna hear Jimmy
moving.
talk.
There's
My
a lot of
boy,
people-
man, he has a
hey,
valid
everyone-
opinion. I know he
everyone quiet
does.
down. Everyone quiet
Okay,
down. Let's
okay,
get this
okay.
line moving.
Hey yo,
So you
hey
said
yo,
you
hey yo,
wanna-
one mic.
wait,
Yeah, 'cause
wait,
y'all
Let
niggas-
Bobby go. Let Bobby go.
Just let me go. So you said you wanted me to solve things with my words, but these dudes back here in the back of the line have my chain on, and I'm gonna shoot them in the face when we get out of here. So that's one thing. But
Wow,
you
you're the
know,
shit, bro.
Hey,
You're the shit.
I respect it.
yeah. But you say like you want to reduce the gun, people shooting all the time, but I rather get mid-rolled by a bunny mask than knocked out by a brass knuckle. It's just a thing. It's not an ego problem because I don't care, but
Why don't we add
Can I
think-
say something?
I think it has to do with the Superman punching, making brass knuckles
Why
really
why
good.
does it have to resort to violence? Why can't you just talk stuff out?
okay, how about you go and talk to somebody in front of 15 people? You're surrounded by 15 people. Talk yourself out of that. Yeah.
Bro, a lot of the high tier loot is get kept behind fucking PvP based events.
Yeah, I
bro.
think you guys are
I mean,
just
we
missing
talked
the
to,
point.
we talked to Rakes to Riches and Outlaws. Literally, like, it is possible to talk to people.
Yeah, we still hate
It's a
you.
cold world, man.
It's alright. We love you. We love you.
Yo, let me say something real quick. Can I say something real quick?
Get a line.
Yo, Gotti, you said that you want us to stop shooting, pull into blocks, and stop shooting shit, right? That incorrect.
No, that's incorrect.
I don't think he was talking directly to you.
No. I'm saying in general. I'm saying in
Yeah,
general.
got it.
I mean, in general, like I
Billy,
said,
take
like
my flag off.
I
Billy,
said,
take my flag off.
before, like there's always gonna be shooting. There's always, there's always gonna be those moments where it gets escalated to that point where the guns do have to be pulled out. But let it escalate to that point. Don't just let people are out here shooting all day with each other, pulling up to a people's block for one moment of them shit talking. It's probably the most pettiest shit ever.
I don't even, dude. I don't even think it's mainly the blocks, man.
Hold on,
I feel like
let me put it on that. I'm gonna say this, bro. Like you said, you want us to stop shooting. Obviously, shooting's gonna happen no matter what. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like what's gonna happen is we're just gonna go to blocks and we're just gonna tax. People are gonna get taxed. Everybody's gonna get robbed. That's how it's gonna be.
that's what I think. That's what I think he's trying to say,
There's
bro.
nothing that's gonna stop that.
I think he's trying to say.
Ain't gonna lie,
Listen,
all I gotta say is the BD City. Hey, keep your heads up. Keep your heads up. That's all I gotta say.
I'm just saying, bro. I think it just needs to be
WBDs.
not look at everybody and rob everybody. You know what I mean? Not just look at them and be like, oh,
Thanks
yeah,
for
I'm gonna
being
rob
good
that guy.
role models, BBs. Come on, man.
Yeah, that shows exactly how they feel.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right, Bobby, are you done? Or are you done?
No, I'm gonna continue this.
All right, come on.
So I do prefer talking things out with people, but the other day I was driving down the street, okay? There were 5 LSDs in the middle of the street in a circle talking to each other with AKs out. I say, I'm gonna run you over because you're in the middle of the street. Get out the street. Then they just started spraying me down. Well, if they're in the middle of the street,
obviously, if you're getting shot at, then you have to resort to your
You
gun.
have to value
No,
your
no,
life.
no.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is I don't think.
Don't threaten someone's
This
life
is
and you
completely
won't get
made up, by
shot.
the way.
No, that was
not
not
true,
made
by
up.
the way.
That was not made up.
Well, here's
Okay.
an example. Okay, I own the 366 gun store, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Chanel, speak up. We can't hear you back here.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So most people who know me, I'm not a shooter. I never claimed to be. That's just not who I am. And so, Mitch, do you have a mic problem? So I parked my car outside of the gun store, and BDs decided to steal it and just be dicks about it and drive past me up and down the street just to get a reaction out of me. Why? I
It was
don't
like
know.
for 10 minutes. They just kept driving back and forth for like 10 minutes straight just to get a reaction.
Just to get a reaction out of
Go
me.
talk to them.
And
Yeah, you gotta go talk to them.
but you can't talk to them. That's
Exactly,
they just
that's
left.
our
They
point.
just
Like that's our point.
that
Like,
that's
you
what I'm
can't.
saying. That's why we tried to have this meeting, not to say we don't want guns, but something like that, something so childish. Like why are you exactly stealing my car for no reason and then just prancing around back and forth on the street so I shoot at you just to start a gunfight? There's no reason for it. It's stupid.
I mean,
like
everyone does what they wanted to do in the city. Like I mean,
right,
like,
and
everyone
that's
comes
the
to the city
thing.
for different aspects.
Right,
So, I mean,
right, and that's why we wanted to come here because it's just there's a time and a place and a time to act like an adult. Like there's just stupid. I mean, it's childish shit.
I mean, look at how many
it's
people
just
we have here. There's literally no civilians in the city.
But
It's,
look
Yeah.
at it.
city.
So look at it like
I'm
you guys are the
a
leaders.
civilian
You guys set
in the
an
city.
example.
Bro, there
in
is
this
civilians.
city.
Yo,
criminals
fail to see it, the entire
somebody else
the entire
doesn't do it.
Kaczynski squad, the entire Kaczynski family are civilian.
I ain't never hit an ATM or a bank in my life.
Wait, we all have what?
So, like, I mean,
I said,
Swear
but
to
you guys all
God.
have P90s on your back.
Yeah,
we understand they're
everybody
legal
can buy
guns,
those
though. I
guns.
mean,
These guns
we
are accessible
understand
to
they're legal, but
everyone.
still, like, I mean,
Can I show you a civilian?
well,
real
no, I
quick?
mean I keep my.
Oh, I'm
my,
a civilian.
Name.
I don't- I
Is
don't-
that all, Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby, is that all?
I had one more thing, but I forgot.
Next.
You guys just keep yapping on.
Okay,
Alright,
I bet.
Let's move on.
Excuse me.
Can you do that? Can you do
How
that?
does he know he has one more thing if he forgot?
So, two things. One, everything you mentioned is almost a PD issue. Like it's literally like a PD issue.
Okay,
why,
but
why
you
isn't
say
it
that,
more? Why
but-
isn't it more an interaction? Like talk to PD because
Okay,
I get
but
pulled
why-
over for
why-
a traffic
but
stop.
wait,
I get pulled over for
wait.
like let me finish. I get pulled over for a traffic stop every
your
3
hand up, put your
seconds.
hand up.
And when and like I just don't want to like. And then if I try talking to the cop, they pull a code 6 and have guns on me, so or whatever the fuck it is. So like I mean,
I do agree with you.
I really
PD,
don't like
PD,
like, PD,
PD
is
has
the
gotten
issue.
so out of line that it's
Source's fault.
ridiculous, and there's
All
nothing.
source's
There's
fault.
we go to
Source's
we
fault.
go we
On God,
we
source's
have
fault.
nothing we can do about it, and
I mean, like,
PD,
the day
PD
that,
know that
like,
they're
PD's not the issue.
overpowerful.
I mean, like,
Those
why
are
is
the
why is
issues.
PD trying to shit talk me? Like, why is PD trying to shit talk gang members, saying
No,
like,
I
oh, we
get
want to
that.
fight? Like,
No,
bro, you're 20 deep. Fuck out of my face.
No, I
Like,
totally
don't wanna
get
hear
that.
I mean,
Like,
and
PD
I agree.
definitely has
the
their
PD,
part.
PD goes to your all's blocks and posts pictures and
Yeah, like, I
taunts
know,
you
it's some-
guys.
they're on some
I
weird
get
shit.
it. I definitely get it.
No, but okay, but yeah, PD has grown. Like they're part of whoever the chief is. They like that his
AKA
role.
Shores, man.
His role as PD is to change his PD for better, so people aren't
Dog
so
shit
pissed
chief.
off at them.
Yo,
You
Mayor,
know,
fire
but then also,
Change the chief.
also,
That's the
but
issue.
when there's the good cops, the cops that actually aren't dickheads, you know,
Who?
they just go after us and they get in chases or they do this, they do that, and we shoot them right away, or we,
I
know,
mean, like, yeah, they but like, you're just like, it's just like. I mean, there's no fix to that. Like,
since
like,
day one,
I haven't seen a good cop
since day one to
early
now,
1.0.
since day one to now, from criminal and PD side, both side has changed, and PD has to adjust to how we are.
I mean,
we have shooters who could drop 4 to 5 people alone.
PD is just win
Yeah, and
hungry,
PD,
that's
but
it.
like how many? I mean, you realize. So I get in a chase, right? And if it does resort to blicking PD, I don't care. Like I don't care how many people in this room think they can 1v8. Like it's just, I mean, like there's only a handful of people in the entire city.
Nah, yeah,
that can do
PD
that
have
against
PD
Like,
definitely are like taking advantage.
they're so
their,
deep.
Their
like,
their
dude,
position as federal.
You guys talk about gangs craving shootings. Shoot, bro. PD, if they get one code red, do you know how many? Dude, PD gets. They love it. Like they fucking.
They're a
crave
gang
to
of
shoot
their
more
own.
than
To
anyone.
be honest.
Okay,
They crave
okay,
to
hold
shoot more
on.
than anyone.
Before we dwell on this for way too long, because we're gonna rotate soon because
Yeah, that's
there's
fine.
a line, right?
Yeah,
I do want to say this. There's more criminals in the city than there are PD, so we're
But
not
we
gonna
can only
sit
be
here and
8 deep.
pretend like
Yeah,
We
but
can
we
only
can
be
only
8
be
right,
deep.
8 to 16.
right, but that's to control it, right? Because again, if I agree that gangs can run heavily in the city, right? Then you guys would just own the city.
I know, but
Like,
just
like
make it against PD only then. I mean, like that's fine. And make it
right,
against PD
right.
only and
So,
Yeah,
change
you
the
ever
rest
tried
of
to
it.
talk it out with PD? They never.
So-
Trying to talk it out with
they
PD, I get
never-
breached. I
Yeah,
get
they
breached.
never.
You can't do heist solo
unless
anymore.
it ends in a gunfight and you win. You're never gonna get through.
Bro,
that
like
zone.
PD does
You
not
ever
have any roly poly whatsoever. Like I
You
can't,
ever
you cannot
try?
do heists alone anymore. You have to have like.
I'm
It's,
gonna
it's,
step in and say that's not true.
I mean, some officers. Sorry, some officers. Some officers. Some officers.
I'm gonna say something real quick. That whole comment thing, like I understand what you're saying, but my son, who I hate, Officer Chunkley, he tries to work with everybody.
That's one officer though. I mean, like I'm talking about PD as a whole.
Make that 2 officers. Make that 2.
That just means
Yeah,
that
I mean,
that means for officers, they just gotta do a little bit more training. They gotta make sure.
I
people-
got you.
Why is it always
Alright.
the bunny mask gangs with these problems and not the Lucianos, man? They set the
Because,
fucking
bro,
yo.
I mean,
You
like
feel me?
Luciano, the Lucianos have the same exact problem, bro. Like if they fight PD, it's the same exact thing.
Cause y'all don't fucking roll paper. That's the fucking real problem, my nigga.
Tell him.
Tell him, Prezi Wezzy. Tell him, Prezi Wezzy.
Everybody relax. Everybody
Let me ask my
relax.
second question, then I'll dip. Okay.
Yeah, your second
So,
question.
okay,
Yeah,
this
cool.
is the second one. So I understand. Everyone comes to the city. Like some people need to realize this. Everyone comes to the city for a different thing. You guys like it's gate kept that everyone comes to the city and only like heavy roly poly is favored. Like if you sit in cockatoos for six hours a day and just have conversations, I have no this that's awesome, great for you. But I get like it's a bad thing if I don't do that. Apparently, in some people's eyes, and like you have to understand, like we're beefing with BDs right now. If me and BDs shoot at each other like on a consistent basis, that is between us and BDs. And if everyone's having a good time, that is no one's issue. You know what I mean? Like that is our way of having fun in certain areas because it's genuine beef. That should not be anyone else's problem but the two gangs that are involved. Like I don't really get that. Like I understand if someone's sliding on you for no reason every single second, like that's a problem. Sure, deal with it. Like you can talk to the leader, try to talk it out. If they don't, get an NCA or some shit. I really don't know what to tell you. But like when people do want to shoot and everyone's down with it and it's all good terms and genuine beef, that should not be a problem whatsoever. Like some gangs,
official gang wars are in place.
I know, but like sometimes
but
it's not about wars. Sometimes it's not about wars. It's just about like if I see you in the street, like it's in beef starts. It's the same exact thing that I said earlier. If someone like I understand you guys don't want shooting to be the first resort every single time, and I stand by that in some cases. But dude, if you have an ego with me, like if I don't know you and you pull out your car to impound and you hit me or you hit my car in the seat, I'm like, yo, homie, like what was that for? And you have an like a problem with me, yo, what the fuck off, bro? What'd you say to me? Like, and I smoke you? Like that's on you. Like
no,
if you
trust
don't want,
me,
if you don't want to get
it.
shot, then say sorry.
I agree.
Like, I don't get that.
Like you think we don't have those moments, bro? Like
You're supposed
every
to brass
bro.
knuckle them.
We all had that moment, bro.
Let's rotate the
That's what I'm
line.
saying. That's all my point is like I understand like you guys said like sort of stated the obvious and like it's not that I don't agree with it. It's just a lot of the scenarios that are in city is if you cry about I shouldn't say that. If you don't like getting shot a lot and you have a problem with it, then you yourself are the person who has to work your way out of it. If I'm pressing you and yo like homie, why'd you hit my car? And you don't say sorry, yo like just apologize, Brody. It's simple. And you don't, you just like fuck off and you get smoked, don't cry. Like you literally don't cry. I don't want to hear it.
I agree. If you
That's
hit
my
someone's
argument.
car,
That's just my
if
argument.
you hit someone's car, you should apologize.
That's what I'm saying. Like shit like that. Like if
We
you start
rotate
your own beef and then cry about losing, like bro, that's not my issue. You know
There's
what I mean?
no
That's all I
reason
have
to
say.
big dick it if you hit someone's car.
But to look at it like you said, you wanted to talk about it. You talked it out. You helped resolve the issue by bringing up the issue in the first place. Some people will look at their car being stolen and see it as initiation and blick for no fucking reason.
Yeah, but that's borderline R word. You know what I mean?
But then
That's
there's
borderline.
also the people. It's
Freedom.
people's egos, bro. And you know that
Exactly.
that's exactly what we mean. Like you could avoid a whole situation with
I'm
PD
a
on your
I'm a
ass.
hop off. Let everyone speak, bros. This one's
No
long.
worries, man.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
let's get it.
Before he speaks, can I say something?
Yeah, please
I
make
feel
it
like
quick.
all the leaders,
You have a line.
like all the leaders, should get together like once a week at least and just have a conversation.
That's insane.
We
That would
can
be a
set
little
that up.
absurd.
Well,
Hey,
I
we
mean,
can
that way
we can
we're all on
set
the
that
same
up.
page.
Yeah, just so
Once
that
a
way. I
month,
mean,
maybe.
obviously, if
Once a
it's
month.
games, it's
okay.
still
Once a month.
be.
Maybe like every other week or something, because once a month
Right.
is a
Because
little.
not gonna lie, some
major.
leaders
All
don't
right,
even
guys,
know
guys,
he's
guys,
under
guys,
purple
let
now.
him talk, please, so we can get this done.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna keep you guys a hundo. I think you gotta mix up on gangs and families.
Facts. That's facts.
Like
Oh,
like
God.
families are just like, I don't know. To me, a family's like just business people, not just all
Yeah,
criminal
we're a
activities.
family.
It's like the
Yeah.
white family.
That's why like I disagree on your guys' like brass knuckle conversation and shit. But I don't know. Half of the heists in the city are just straight guns. Like the Bobcat
Yeah.
heist. What do you get out of it? No money, guns. Like it's I don't know. It's just the whole knuckle thing that I blew my mind.
I definitely agree with Mama with that. Like, there are way too many guns in the city. It is what it is.
Just restrict
And
it.
and that's the thing, is that's why everyone uses them. They're readily available. Why wouldn't
And
you?
that's
I get
also
it.
what PD have also been going after is guns. That's why they raid houses. That's why people lose
If you
fucking
guys
5-6
notice,
mil at a
PD
time.
is
I mean, let it
raiding
happen, bro.
houses multiple times a day now. If you guys haven't noticed.
It's your fault if you have an open house. If you want a stash house to keep all your guns at, just go buy one up in the country.
I think
That's
everyone
word.
takes.
Be
Yeah, I think
smarter.
everyone takes. I think everyone takes.
No,
those risks.
but they're not raiding houses just because they see you with a gun. There's other
Yeah, I know,
they're
that's what
doing
I'm
it
saying,
for
but
other
that's the risk you
reasons.
take.
So
That's the
So
risk
they're
you
gonna
take.
raid
Right,
anything from
right.
bank robberies to
Robberies. They get you, bro. They're raiding now. If they get your fingerprint and they know you robbed anything in the city, if they get your fingerprint and they're starting to raid now.
Yeah, I mean like.
even if
Hey,
it's
but
a
what if
blood
I
drop.
what if,
and
what
it
if I
doesn't
wear
even have
gloves?
it doesn't
Crazy, without a warrant
Right.
too. That's
What if I
getting
wear
fingerprints
gloves?
on
Gives them a
people who
warrant. You're
use
robbing
gloves,
a
and that's
bank,
pretty
bro.
fucking powerful.
Exactly.
Oh, I
Yeah, to be
Like you
honest,
just
you
gotta
need
wear
to add
gloves,
more-
right?
You need to add more than just
No,
your email.
gloves
more
don't
than just
matter.
your
They don't
email,
give
your
a
phone
fuck.
email.
Hey yo, listen. Hold on. Let's wait. Continue talking. I'm sorry if I cut you off. You saying that's not real?
I'm not. I just. Like I said, I just want to say that that's not how it works. Someone said like, oh, they got your fingerprint from a jewelry store. That's how they raid you. That's not how it works.
Real
Yeah,
federal mama.
It's a
chunk
public
hot.
place. It has a lot of fingerprints
I'm
in
not
it.
trying to be a dickhead, but I'm trying to listen to everyone. I understand what everyone's saying, but like, I also gotta, like I can't say I'm just saying like that's not.
It's the thing that most of the people talking don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
Can I
That's
ask a
facts.
quick question? Let me.
Most of the people
Hey,
are bringing
hey,
up
hold
their
on.
valid points, bro.
Hey,
Bringing
hey,
up
one mic.
shit that doesn't even
Hold on.
Let's rotate next person. I want to hear Jimmy.
Everybody, wait, real quick to answer your question, real quick, bro. You keep saying families and gangs is two different things. The way that you guys are doing it, no. I disagree with that. The way that I see everybody doing it is wrong, right? And I'm sorry for speaking OC, but I want to be real. The Kaczynski family, we all have the same last names, but we have some people who are in gangs. We have my sister Cass. We have also Mitch. We have the same last name. We're a family, yeah, but we're not. It's not.
No,
We don't always wear
More
purple and
reasons,
yellow.
like a white papered family, like the Luciano.
Yeah. So for the people that say family and the gangs, look, bro, you guys are gangs. It is what it is. It's so like that's what it is. Family, you just share the same last name, and everybody's just related. That's what a family is.
Like
a gang
crime
is.
family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean that's still a gang, bro. What the fuck?
I know, but like, but it's
You
different.
can't
They're
say
called,
crime
like, it
family.
is
It's a
different. It is
gang. You,
different.
I mean,
yeah,
how you
I-
got,
street
like,
gang
I
or your business gang.
look. No matter what you call it. Oh my god, like dude, we're just a mafia.
exactly,
It's
the
still,
mafia, exactly.
yeah, it's still a gang, bro.
I know, but like, it's different though. It's different. It's different.
is
It's just
bro,
different.
like juice.
I get it.
Families
Hold on,
dealing
my bad.
with
What you say, bro?
problems different.
I mean,
Exactly,
like,
that's
bro,
straight facts.
families.
I think
okay,
their
what
objective.
do you call
I
them?
feel like I
up to
feel like
people's
the
blocks.
objectives are different from gangs to crime families. That's
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's
Listen.
what he's saying.
So
Oh,
when have you
right, I
seen
get
a
it.
Luciano slide on the block? When have you seen a Gotti slide on the block? When have you seen a Kaczynski slide on the block? Never.
right.
Simon, speak up.
There's a
Right,
difference.
right.
That's
So
'cause
look, there's a difference between a gang that shoots and a gang that grinds, right? You're still a gang, right? I'm not trying to discredit anybody or make it seem like, hey, look, this and that and third. I'm not saying that, but when I hear the word family, I look at family as in Kaczynski, right? That's my family.
I got you.
Right? And these are my people. I would die for them and I'll kill for them too, right? But we're not out. Hey, let's go. This is not how I go. Again, I have a family member probably in every gang. you know, I have a family member in the fucking RTM. I have a family member in Royals. I have a family member in what was that other one? I don't know. Whatever Mitch's gang is, I don't fucking know, right? Because I okay, outlaw. So, hey, yo, no disrespect, no disrespect to
BDs
anybody
too.
at all. Yeah, BDs, yeah. No disrespect to anybody. I am not well in tune with gangs. So it's not juice, right? So I do want to let y'all know that family, the way I see family and view family is way different from how maybe y'all view it. When I view family, I'm like blood related.
I think it's like every gang has a different motive in the city, and like when people have a motive of gang beef and high like player high citizen or gang member versus gang member activities, like let them do their thing, and if you don't like that, then don't do it. You know, don't involve it. Don't try to get involved and talk your way out of it.
I think what point we're trying to make is like I'm not sure who said it, Gotti's, Luciano's. We don't slide on people, but they're sure as heck gonna slide on us. So what we're trying to say, but there's no talking if you try. But if you try to talk to them, then they take it as disrespect. And then
let Jimmy talk. Let Jimmy talk. Let him have his spot.
Just apologize and like.
No.
Hey, look, where's Cass at? Cass, you right here? Where's Cass? Cass here at all? No, not Cash. Cass.
Yo, free cash.
Yeah, free cash.
Free. Hey, yo, chill. Hey. Will you? Okay. I'll ask Mitch. Mitch, how many times have you been shot at, and how many times have you shot at people? I'm just asking you a question.
I mean,
not a shooter.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, I'm asking you to prove a point real quick. So how many times in the last week? How many times have you shot at somebody or been shot at?
So me being me on where I am right now and the person I am right now, no, I've been shot at tons of times, but I haven't shot at anybody yet. I mean, different, yes.
Okay. So look. How many Kaczynskis just because you got shot at? How many times we be like, nah, fuck that, we all jumping in this?
None, to be honest with you.
Yeah, what you talking about? I got jumped by 20 Kaczynskis, man.
Okay,
my
that was
God.
that was different, bro. That was different, bro.
That was on some fake shit.
Hey, yo, that was
purple and gold.
Okay. So to move forward, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. I just want to make a
All I
point.
gotta say is that gun violence is not gonna stop, even if the Angels do something about it. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Juice. It's just not gonna stop.
The city's economy runs on guns.
But I think our whole point for this meeting wasn't to take guns away. I think it was for all of us just kind of talk about we all have the same issues within the city, whether we're a crime family, a gang, or have beef. Like we all have the same issues, and I think we just wanted to have a meeting with all the leaders to kind of get feedback of what you all see as the feedback on the city and what you guys feel. It wasn't
something to be different than the regular city meeting.
All right, yo, here we go, Jimmy. Let's go.
Hold on.
Let's hear Jimmy.
Hold on. Just let me say this quick before Jimmy goes. I feel like the majority of the bullshit shootouts happen at impound, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of the beef happens at impound for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
Like you pull out a car, it bounces on someone, it's like, oh shit, my bad, bro. And they're like, nah, fuck that, bro. You're done. Like that needs to end. Like that's the majority of the bullshit shootouts. Like I feel like if that was a big fix, then everything would be cool there.
And Mitch, that's what I'm trying to get on, bro. Is like what
like
you had told me before,
make
bro.
Make impound a safe place, man.
Hey, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Is respect is given and disrespect is earned. Ain't that right, Juice?
I definitely I mean.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
We gotta talk about it.
All right, good, Jimmy.
What's going on, big dogs?
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
All right. So, one thing, and with the bomb you just dropped right there, Juice. I don't know how to navigate this conversation, right? But let's just hypothetically speak on. I think when people are talking about families and gangs, I think they're talking about how they're organized. Like, how do I word this? They're structural. They're not integrity. They're just designed different. They operate different. They carry themselves different. Things that they do in the city is different. I don't think it's so much grinder versus shooter. But if we could, can we go back to those terms just for the argument's sake? The
Right.
reason why is because I won't know how to navigate the conversation if I try to use your version of what you believe
So
the family is. Does that make sense?
let me clarify real quick.
Yeah.
Just because you call it, I mean, because no, gang is such a nasty word, and we get it. Right?
Wait, what is?
We, gang
Gang.
is such a nasty word. It's like, oh, okay, gang, right? I'll give you a little rundown, right? When I was a young lad running the streets of Los Santos, right? We didn't call ourselves gang. We call ourselves family. You know what I'm saying? But we were still out there doing what we did, whether we sold drugs, whether we did whatever, right? Because you know the mayor is a hood nigga. You know the vibes. So I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know, no matter what you call it, right? Because again, the family and gangs, right? When I say family, or when we say family, right? I mean like, or we mean that like blood related. So when I say family, hey, my family go pull up, right?
You don't gotta be blood to be family.
You do.
Right, okay.
We are debating the small.
Then you're just close friends at that point.
No,
You're
well,
just
let's
best
just
friends.
say, for the sake of argument, when our guys become part of the family, they become actual family. That's when they get their Luciano name. And a lot of things. So for the sake of just
Do
this
y'all y'all commit crimes?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know what? Plead the fifth if you want to. It's
Don't
fine.
don't call the cops if they answer.
But yeah, I'm not gonna call. Look, this is a free, open space. Do y'all commit crimes with each other together?
No, never. Never.
Because I can honestly
for the sake
tell
of
you
the
right now.
conversation moving forward, let's just label them families and gangs.
Let me ask you
Because
this.
I
Juice.
think what he is going to say is going to have significance, but you have to understand it from that point of view going
Yeah,
forward.
no, I get it. I
Nobody
get
in
it.
the city does everything
What?
legal. Everyone does something illegal.
I
bro.
definitely have done everything legal.
Me too. So you don't speed when you
Me
drive.
3.
Nah, don't speed. My
Stop at the
boat tail
red
goes to
limiters
cool
there,
30.
bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Stop at stop signs.
Yeah,
on, you
red
ain't
lights
seen-
too. I
Oh
yield.
yeah. Every driver I've ever hired has stopped at stop signs, stop lights.
16 to 35.
Bro, we.
I go
I
through
mean,
school zones.
that's how we move. We actually do this shit. that's how the Kaczynskis roll.
A little illegal, bro.
Right.
Okay, what are we moving on?
we-
What are we
we-
doing?
Go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
Jimmy.
one thing that I think really needs to happen. I don't know if the cloud people need to step in or not. I think some of the laws that we have in the city are absolutely phenomenal. The best anywhere around. The way that we've structured the family is there's a process that we have to go through and that has to be met in order for us to roll on said organization, retaliate, rob, kill, dump, right? And if we get robbed, hey, that's okay. We're not going to retaliate. If we get robbed 2 times, all right, now you're on our radar. If we get robbed 3 times, now we're going to send a counter, whatever that might be, right? We might go spray paint the whole town with whatever saying that we want about your family. We might kill you, rob you, dump you, whatever it might be. After that, the second part of the process then turns into if they do it again, we're going to go over there and have a conversation with their leadership, and we're going to see if there's any compromise, right, or if there's any correction that any one side is willing to make. Depending on what that looks like, that could escalate to stage 3, which obviously that will be war, right? The gun side of things. The problem that I see within the city is a lot of the organizations in the city, it begins with your leadership, right? And they're letting their guys just run around acting like hoodlums and not containing their leadership. Their leadership is not, punishing their members for doing such
Factual information. I agree with that.
Yes.
What's the right way I word this? They're not punishing them for doing the low stuff, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
They're not
No,
saying,
I get
hey,
it.
don't do that. You're going to lose this opportunity. Hey, this is not how you should be talking. This is not how you should be handling the situation. I mean, fuck, bro. Like, in our organization, we spent countless hours not only running our own sit downs, our own problem solving within conflict in the organization or other groups, but it's very, very straight point blank to our members that, hey, you need to act like a made man, and this is what this should look like. And if you do anything different, we're gonna have a sit down with you. It could go from 30 minutes to 3 hours, and we're gonna educate you, and we're gonna ask, and we're gonna work towards a solution. And if you don't show any compromise, anything that you want to fix this, then the Luciano family is not for you. And by doing that and making these so-called shitlords lose these communities that we build, aka organizations, once when you're part of an organization, bro, it sucks being solo dolo again. And they're just not using it as a tool to teach their members to provide good roly poly. So I think
I
that's,
think Jimmy put exactly what we're trying to convey in a lot better words.
No, yeah, people are definitely not scared of losing their position. They do all this stuff, and they know they're not gonna get a consequence from it, like from their leaders. They know their spot in their organization or their whatever they're in is guaranteed no matter what, just based on their
100%.
abilities.
And here's what the issue is with that is if I'm whatever organization you want to call it and you can shoot and you're a shitlord and I'm going through a war against BDs because when I built the collectives and we were going against RTM, we started off as a family. We entered the city as a family. But I had to go get fucking shooters to go fight that 8 to 12 hour war every day for 3 to 4 months. Okay, it fucking sucked. But let me tell you, you know what I learned in that process? All shooters want to do is shoot. And last time I checked, when I fly into the city, it says I'm in a serious roly-poly city. It's not a shooting city. You get what I'm saying?
Word.
God damn it.
So
Yes, Jimmy, let's go.
I really truly believe that the cloud people can step in there and set a process of what needs to be met for certain actions. But once again, I feel like that would be gatekeeping the roly-poly and kind of blocking it. But I mean, it comes down to this: the leadership of every organization needs to be held accountable. And more importantly, I think the city, the syndicate, needs to start revoking papers because I've sent in a lot of stuff, and I keep seeing the same organizations that are doing all this damage to the city that I fly into every single goddamn month.
Yep.
Or well, every single day existing.
We're gonna
And
slap you with the corn dog.
I'm
Shut up.
gonna be honest, bro. It's fucking pissing me off.
Breakfast one.
It's
At some point, it becomes disheartening. Even
yeah, it does
so
for people like
bro.
yeah.
Jimmy, 100% agree, baby.
Why am I gonna keep fucking putting in? You know, I got hours upon hours, bro, in training my guys on these laws when they fuck up. You know, having sit downs with them, handling conflict internally, teaching them how to actually seriously roly-poly.
Jimmy.
Well, like, and then I get rolled up on BDs, bro, for no fucking reason. Yo, what up, Bidon?
Didn't BD give you the guns back that BD took from you?
Say that again?
Didn't Syndicate give you the guns back that BD took from you?
Yeah, Syndicate did.
Syndicate did.
Okay, I'm just making sure
I
that
know.
the Syndicate was upholding their end of the bargain.
Hey yo, I want to say something real quick, Jimmy, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You're preaching, bro, and what you're saying is factual information. So that's why I'm actually happy that this meeting happened, especially with the leaders, because that's a great point. That's a great point. And then you again hit the, like nailed the coffin shut, bro. It was fire. I love that. But I do want to touch on something you said earlier. You keep saying family, bro. You said, oh, you know, you get 3 strikes, bro. Look, I don't care what nobody does to me at all. I'm calling the cops, bro. All right? That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm snitching. Now, obviously, there's some people in my family that's not gonna snitch. Hey, who just said that?
But the thing is that all families are built different, Juice, and you need to remember that not 2 families are ever going to be the same. I mean, literally, you could have a sister that you'd never call the cops on, and you know, you might call your cops on your sister for whatever she may have done.
Right. So obviously, I do want to let y'all know. Obviously, it's a joke. Obviously, that's a joke. I've never called the cops on anybody at all. If anybody can tell you I call the cops on them, they can have it. But no, I get what you mean about the whole thing. Obviously, what you said, bro, that was damn near perfect. I was like, yo, that's amazing. I'm glad that whoever's here, whoever's a leader here, please make sure you listen to this guy. Because some of you guys have crash test dummies in y'all shit, bro. And yeah.
I agree with Jimmy. every gang leader should be keeping their boys in check. Like just
One of
keep
the
everybody in
best
fucking
spoken
check.
leaders in this community, Jimmy.
You guys are
Right?
supposed to be leading your groups, which is why it's so
And let me say
important.
this.
I just want
Let
to
me
touch
say
on
this.
what Jimmy said, like about. I feel like that should be something definitely put in place, where like if you're like family, your boys, like the people who you ride with, are they keep doing what they're doing and like fucking up for like your whole family and putting a bad name on you guys. Your paper should be something that can be revoked, and something that just shows you, all right, there's a reason that it got revoked. All right, let's do better so we could get it back.
And let me say this too, right? Because I want to make this clear. Like, it is just as important to hold the organization's leadership to maintaining and disciplining their members, but it also is now coming down to holding our cloud people accountable as well. You know, these papers that we were told when all this came out was a privilege, and to talk with what Chanel's saying, and it's very discouraging when we're told that, and we try our best to make sure our papers are, our I's are dotted, our T's are crossed. And when we see the opposite side, they're not, and they still get to exist like we do. It's very discouraging. So it just sucks, bro. It just sucks. And to talk about what he said, the syndicate about refunding our weapons, um, yeah, I mean that was a huge eye opening, especially for the Lucianos, with what we got refunded by the syndicate. But I'm referring to this, right? And another thing that I do not think should exist in this city is I don't think we should be able to make a sister family and then ally with them. It gives me 50 spots instead of 25. That's called a
It's a super gang.
Right,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
it's
Bro,
a
you-
loophole.
It's called a
You're no
subset.
longer.
Yeah,
You're
it's
no.
It's called a
You're no
subset.
longer worrying about the quality of the organization that you're providing to the city. It's a roster game at that point. I think something like that should not exist.
Yo, Jimmy,
Yeah, what's up, bud?
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You know, we've been talking a lot about, you know, what other people do and situations that we find ourselves in with other gangs being a part of this situation. I just want to make very clear one thing, okay? That the
Yeah.
syndicate does not allow any gang to exist, okay, based on what we think or what others think they might do in the future. You understand? So if someone says, look, syndicate, I'm trying to start a family, and my name is Boop Bop Weep Whoop, and we're gonna ally with nobody
what the
because
fuck?
we're the best gang on top, right? Whatever it is called, okay, whatever it is. I gotta judge that gang for what they say, what they do, what I see them do, what I see them say, what people think about them, things like that. I can't judge what's gonna happen or what I think's going to happen in the future. You see what I'm saying? So you can't really hold people who are trying to get into this sort of circuit responsible for things that you think they're going to do. I think it's very important that all of us maintain a solid mind when it comes to thinking about, you know, most people here, I think, want the best of things, which is why we're all here and we're still here. And so it's an effort towards that instead of watching how and taking tally how we can detract from it, right? So I'm left up to that. I assume the best and you know, expect the worst, unfortunately. And so, you know, sometimes when we get things that happen like the BD triad thing where now it looks like they just have a mega family, let me tell you, man, nobody can hold them responsible for that before it becomes a thing. You understand? Like that's just how it goes, man. I don't hold
So
you responsible for what you're gonna
yeah,
say
yeah,
in the
no,
next few minutes.
I 100% agree. You should give them opportunity, but once when we now know what it really is, I think the syndicate should step in and say, "Hey, yo, you now have to disband."
And so
Right?
this is another thing, right? Where now we're all of a sudden calling syndicate actions into question when, you know, Jimmy, I don't think you understand what the syndicate has done at all against BD. And every
I
BD
don't,
member here,
100% don't.
every BD member here can say that they feel targeted as fuck. And that's just how it is, man. Nobody knows what syndicate is doing to another gang because you only know what's happening to yours. And so I think instead of focusing on what's happening or not happening to other gangs, we should focus on maybe just making sure that we're the best we can possibly be, and that will permeate through the rest of the culture, and then let Syndicate take up what Syndicate takes care of. You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree with that to a certain extent because it's like Chanel said, it's very discouraging when you don't know, and that is fair. It's not our right to know or whatever, but what's the right way I could word this?
Yo.
By keeping us undereducated on what's going on, which is your guys' right, it discourages us.
I think we just need more transparency.
We need more transparency.
What do you need more transparency with?
Kind of agreed.
What do you want? The
Oh,
rules
for
are
real.
out there. We have an agreement.
just-
We have an understanding. We have meetings like this. If you want Syndicate to come to every block
It's
and
just
tell you the
everything's
actions
hidden,
we
man.
do against other
More people
gangs,
need to be made an
that's
example of.
unrealistic.
Straight up. They
Everybody-
need to be embarrassed a little bit when they fuck up. Straight up. It's the only way they're gonna learn.
Public spankings.
Not necessarily that, but
Not public, not public. Yeah, not public.
Well, with
spankings,
you with
right?
what you were saying that BDs feel targeted, they target themselves. If you notice, every gang member brought up BDs and the shit they do to us. Like they do it.
Yo, that's facts.
I'm not saying it's just BDs. What I'm saying is every gang that
Nah,
came
it's
up
just BDs.
brought up BDs, and the things
all
that
I
they
gotta
do
say
within
is y'all
the
gotta
city.
stop crying like holy.
Buddy, you walk around the city 24/7 just robbing everybody. What do you mean crying?
Like holy.
Big
fuck.
Goku,
Is that Brian?
Like if y'all show a little damn respect, you know what I'm saying, to the baddest gang
You
in the
gotta be
city,
the
then you
last
wouldn't
one
have
to
any
talk
issue,
about
bro.
fucking
Oh,
crying.
so when you can't, when you guys can't. Okay, so
everybody here has a big dick.
I object. I object.
Hey yo, one mic, one mic.
I object.
BD
I
ain't
think we all just
nothing,
need to
bro.
get some bitches.
How is this supposed to be a gang meeting with a 1-2 piece?
I
Round
know
up
it.
kids.
No, no.
Be a gang meeting with PDs in here.
I'll go fade
Said
any
PD.
meeting outside.
Everybody relax.
Instead of be a
Everybody
gang
chill.
meeting with
One
cops.
mic. Okay, I hear you, bro. Relax, though. One mic, real quick. So look, whoever the DOA, PD, whoever it is, bro, get the fuck out, bro.
Facts. Kick fucking rocks.
Here.
Get the gun store club out of
Please
here
step
too,
out.
bro.
You're making everybody feel mad and uncomfortable. Well, not everybody.
There's
At least
fucking two of them.
80% of everybody. in
Leeway
here.
ain't no snitch.
PD or DOA, please
He's gone.
leave.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Thank
He's gone. You good?
She wants to join though.
Okay. Okay, cool. I bet. Hey, because we need to rotate. We need to rotate to the next person because this is. Hey, yo.
Simon's capping.
Hey, yo,
Bro,
this
we
is
all
a.
just gotta learn to show a little respect, and we don't have
Shut
an
You
issue.
need to learn to wait your turn, bro.
Facts, buddy.
No, that's
Bullshit
hey,
down,
Brian.
wait like everybody else.
Hey, Brian.
Mitch,
Hey,
why you
Brian.
leaning
Hey,
like that?
nephew, bro. Come on,
Let's
fam.
get, let's get Uncle Juice.
I thought it was
chill.
2 people per gang.
I bet. Next person speak.
All right, yo, what's going on?
It's OG Willie Wipeout.
Yeah, Big Willie Wipeout. You know what I'm saying, man. Hey, I mean, I just got a few things to say
Fake
regarding
CJ,
everything. You know what I'm saying. So first thing I really wanted to say, man, is you know, I'm new to this leadership. You know, in all honesty, and I got mad respect for the Luciano family and the Gotti family because of how y'all actually run things. Same with Mr. Bobcat and his people over here. You know, I actually watch, like I hear about a lot of the stuff that y'all be doing, and got mad respect for that. And you know, as new leader of MTS, you know, a lot of my people, you know, we want to get into that sort of aspect too, and I'm really trying to make our way into that type of aspect to get into the more roly-poly type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not just only always out here in the streets. Now, one thing that I did want to say about like talking to other gangs, leader to leader wise, there's problems that go on in the city, and I actually had to do that with LSD here recently because we had some problems and we actually talked like some men about it. You know what I'm saying? But the problems that I'm coming to face with, right, with other gangs, and when it comes to beef and shit like that, is that once they feel like that there's a certain type of beef that we got with them on another family or another gang's in, you know what I'm saying, they don't see no resolving. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't go up and speak to certain gangs about the type of beef we got because all it's gonna do is escalate it. I sit there. I mean, there's a lot of things I can do with a lot of other gangs in the city, but there's some gangs that, I mean, there ain't no speaking with. I mean, once it's up with them, I mean, it don't matter what's happening, even if it's petty or not. Like nobody want to drop that shit half the time, bro. And it turns into some toxic, some that always go revolving around and revolving around. We got the same people that slide in the block, and we slide in their block because like niggas can't give that shit up, bro. And go ahead.
The person that's talking in the background, please go on shouts so we can hear you over here.
I mean, I probably have. I mean, I've did. I mean.
You're preaching about like talking it out, and you gave me 10 minutes to leave customs like a week ago.
I mean, I don't know who. To be honest with you, I don't know who's speaking, so I can't really confirm more than that.
AK Swizzle's best friend.
The man in the black trench coat.
I was working too. You would come up with like 8 of your boys, and your boys would say, "You got 10 minutes to leave. We're texting you. You mean you're texting?"
Yo, go on yelling, dude.
You gotta go on yell, by the way.
You guys hear me? You guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
My apologies. Nah, I mean, he's up in the stand trying to play hero and shit, but he really gave me 10 minutes like a week ago when I was working. So, what is your RP aspect? You know, like, I just want to know.
If you want to
What do
go
you think?
there, I mean, yesterday y'all robbed a man that was in the middle of a gunfight with RTM by himself because everybody else was dead, and y'all jumped out and robbed him mid shootout. So I mean, if y'all really want to go there,
hey, yo, wait, everybody, hold on.
Oh, he slapped his bald head.
Look, we're not gonna talk about that right now. This is a totally different meeting, bro.
I mean, bro, your boy got lit because you tried to text me a week ago.
Hey, yo, listen, we're not talking about that right now. What we're gonna talk about is what's currently. Bro, I'm not gonna tell you again,
I mean,
bro.
no,
Like,
that's not allowed, but okay.
Hey, listen, we're not talking about that right now. All right, like, cool. Hey, look, look. If you two want to chop it up outside of this, after this meeting, bro, because this shit's been lasting forever, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if you two want to chop it up after this, fine, that'd be cool. Y'all could chop it up. Hey, bro, look, you guys were shooting at this. My ass was itching. Okay, cool, bro. That's fine. Chop it up afterwards, bro. Because right now,
you're right. No, everybody should take accountability for their actions, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I get it.
It seems like it's a BD problem, bro. But a lot of these gangs do the same thing we do too. Like everybody does the same thing. Like we're not.
They do the same thing or worse,
I
bro.
mean,
trust me.
I've been here for 15 minutes. I heard everyone just cry about BD. Like it's
yeah,
bro.
like literally. And Chanel, with all the
and
respect,
you know how straight up goes, though.
Hold on. The complaint about BD and
You know how straight up goes, bro. You know how straight up goes. Like I could be alone, right? And then we'll have like a gang like outlaws,
and
they'll try to rob me, right? And then after they rob me, right, I'll get the whole gang around. We'll wipe them over and over and over again, and then they start crying. Oh, BDs don't roly poly. Like, bro, you just try to rob some gang member that's alone. Like, what do you expect to happen to you?
Yo. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Give 2 seconds, bro.
Hey,
2 seconds. Hold on.
Hold on.
2 seconds. Yo, Rico, you loud as hell. Then shut up and let me talk, then.
And I don't want to like.
Hey, yo, listen, one mic,
bro. Like that ass people.
Okay, hey, yo.
What they put out.
No, I just don't want this to be toxic. You know, I know this is a resolution meeting, and I understand. I really respect that. But it's like I've been hearing BD this, BD that, but you don't see the other side when I see a bunch of fucking outlaws trying to rob me at pizza when I'm on my dolly. But when I get my retaliation, it's BDs don't do this. BDs are shoot first, shoot that. Like, come on,
you get the retaliation on the same situation multiple times.
So what have I ever done to BDs to warrant the things you've done to me?
Chanel,
I should have hugged it out.
Chanel, I was in BD the first week. I walked into your store the first week of me being in BD, and you literally had your gun out, and you thought I was gonna do something to you. Like, bro, you're
my gun out.
always on some dumb shit. That's probably why.
And you guys cry because I wouldn't. Yeah, because I wouldn't fix your illegal guns. I can't. Like, you guys cried and come shot my store because I wouldn't fix your illegal guns.
Bro, it was my first week in BD. I literally walked into the store and
it's not you, it's the gang, buddy.
You were so like, bro, outlaw, please don't stop because your boy shot the rob us like a day ago, bro. Please, just relax. All I'm saying
you
is,
have to look at the image that BD has already.
But the thing is, you guys are so like tripped over the fact that we are just retaliating against shit that happens to us too, but we just do it in a better way. It's
because
not our
I
fault.
had my gun out in my gun store. That's why you're doing these things.
Chanel, you do get a lot of hostile when you're in your gun store.
Go on, shout.
I'm sorry.
How many times I've been shot in my gun store?
You shoot
first.
You shoot
So
first.
listen, I'm trying to get your point of view. I understand that,
But like you
but
guys,
I feel like
but 2 days
it's
ago,
a
you stole
two-way
my
street.
car and then kept taunting with it to shoot at you guys. Like,
Hey
I
yo,
just
this
don't
sounds
get
more
it.
like of a personal. This sounds a lot more
Yeah,
personal
no,
than
It's just a
gang.
two. It's just. I just believe it's a two-way street. You know, it's not a one-way. It's a two-way street. You know, everybody can get better. Mistakes happen.
Right, right, and that's exactly why we did this, because we feel
I
like
understand,
we can all talk civilly, and we can
Yeah,
all like
Yeah,
there's no reason we have to always just go to shooting. You know, we
Okay.
can all talk. You know.
I mean, all I gotta say is people gotta just learn how to take what they're putting out, like legit. Like people like that are chill with us and cool. We don't ever have issues with them. Like,
After
LSD man,
this
I love
meeting,
all of the LSD
I feel
people,
like
legit.
we
Because they don't try to
Gotti
step up
and
to anybody.
BD should have a good talk, but that it doesn't need to
Love you,
escalate from
Steeman.
that.
Like also like while I'm up here, like bro, I'm not sitting there trying to put shame on nobody, bro. I know there's mistakes that I've made, bro, and not only me, but also people that my gang has made, bro. But now that
back, Juice.
you know, I'm really trying to change things, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do the same shit that, you know, we've always been up to doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying
Hey,
to
Tragic was good, man.
do something different in the streets, you know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
you, don't
And,
give me a hug.
I mean, it's no hard feelings with the BDs either, bro. So I hope that y'all don't got that perception or
yeah.
anything, bro. But like, bro, I mean, I just feel like there's mistakes that a lot of the other gangs make, including ourselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect at the end.
yeah, and that's facts. That's facts.
No one's perfect.
But
No one's perfect.
if I'm being honest, bro, like I can't walk. Like I feel like I can't go up to some gangs as a leader, bro, and have a leader-to-leader conversation, try to squash some beef. If not, bro, it's gonna be like, okay, well, your guys did this, bro, so I won $1 million, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying you $1 million because this guy did some stupid shit. I punished him on my end, bro. I'm trying to squash the shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? But like. Some gangs just don't want to do that, bro.
I think it also stems from like just talking to your own members as well. Because really, Wipeout, you can have one ideal perspective, but somebody else could have a different perspective. And then when you're not on, your boys will go around being on demon time, and then the repercussions happen. And then at the end, you get like a text in the morning. Oh, BD's did this, BD's that, but you don't see the other side of the story. It's a cause and effect for everything. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not like I fly in and I'm like, yo, let me see what I can terrorize. Like. No,
But
I think
Hey, that sound like some BD
I
shit.
think the point of this meeting though
Bro,
is
get BD
for
out of
us to kind of change our attitude.
Bro, relax,
with
bro. It's
how
me. This Juice talking, bro. Don't do that.
Juice, my bad, bro. What's good, bro?
How leaders like other leaders communicate with each other. Like we don't always have to just go shoot at each other. Like if we could all just talk like this at least once
I don't think
before
that's
shit
related.
escalates. Huh?
I think roly-poly just needs to be rewarded more often.
Yeah, that's true.
We're
That could be something.
we're
The
working
only
on that.
big thing
We're
that you
working on
can
that.
get is fucking
Need some
Bobcat,
good
and it's all
rewards
PvP.
for it.
Like,
Nah, but there's rewards for it, bro.
Like those side missions you guys are doing, those are perfect, yo. You just need more of that. We like put
But
the,
look, so
the
look,
angels in the
there's
city and
there's actually more rewards, bro. It's just that you ain't doing that shit to even get rewarded.
aren't
You,
deserving
there's tiers to that shit, right?
That
And-
too, bro.
Can I
that
just-
too.
nobody ever makes it to tier 2. It's like
Can I just
I'm
say,
making
I don't
I'm
think.
making a tier 1 for like a month and then getting knocked right off because y'all do something stupid.
Not
Yeah,
not
but
even
let me
that, bro. It's just people are gonna remember too. There's a gang side and then there's a legal side, and a lot of people that are part of the gangs are robbing people that are on the legal side because they have good shit. And I feel like a lot of people on the gang side don't realize how hard it is for legal people to get the shit that they have, because a lot of legal people don't come up to you and just be like, "Yo, on your shit, bro. This is mine." You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we're legal, and it's hard for a lot of legal people to get what they got.
I
You
mean,
guys
but
can
they're
get
also a
Yeah,
gang,
and-
good though.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I mean, like, it's like you guys can get everything
Well, just,
real
just
quick.
keep it in the back of your mind that people who are legal, that do everything legal, it is 10 times harder to make
It
the money
is.
that you
It
guys
is.
do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's
How?
no,
Yeah,
it's not.
same.
It's you guys get everything like real easy because you can just rob for it. If we don't know how.
Say something? Can I say something?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Nah, yeah, business owners, but the thing is where.
Come on,
No,
let
you
him
hold
speak.
on. Where do you see Where do you see a business available for people that aren't business owners? There's a lot of gas stations, but let's be honest. What the fuck does Galaxy make?
like $0.
Exactly. Okay, so that's why Galaxy isn't owned. You see a lot of gas stations available. Why is that? Because gas stations don't make shit. That's what I mean. There's a lot of business owners that are out there.
Take that back. 366. They work
Okay,
for a gas
okay.
station.
Yes, I know. I agree with that. But I'm not
That's
done.
another
Hold
thing.
on.
No,
I'm not done. Hold on, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
done.
my bad, bro. I didn't mean to put you
So
on my fault.
at the end of the day,
Rico
too, with a lot of businesses are owned by the clouds, and a lot of the people that are in those businesses make crazy money, and they can't always access that money. So all in all, a lot of businesses aren't as loaded as you think. It's a lot harder for business people to actually obtain their money.
Taxation is
Come to
nuts.
City Hall.
Listen, off the tax topic, because the tax topic is not juice. Listen,
It's on the block.
the tax topic is not juice. Juice doesn't have a lot of control in the tax part. A lot of the tax part is the city part. That's one of the things that everybody has to remember. I've went over taxes with Juice, and Taxic is not his game. It's not him. He's not doing it.
So I have a lot to do with a few things, but like, as far as like, motherfuckers think they're not making money because of me, bro. Like, come on.
There's
cut
a
it out.
city set. There's a city set bar that we can't actually.
More. I want to say most of my money comes from Pillbox, and I thank all of you guys for killing each other and sending everybody there to make my bank account.
Yeah.
You guys are making my bank account
Like,
very
stop
sturdy.
killing each other.
But, yeah, if you guys want me, I want y'all to make me go broke. Stop killing each other.
No, for real though. What did we test the other day? We tested
is that Jose?
tested the tax.
Hey,
we tested
was the
tax on
ammo.
gun stores. We went and we tested it, and a lot of the tax is above Juice. It's not Juice doing the tax. You got to remember that. I did tax with Juice, and it literally changed nothing. It changed nothing.
Yeah,
that
the
tax
stores
was
be dropping
at,
all the way down to
exactly.
5,
That
nothing.
tax was at
No,
5, and
nigga,
nothing
I dropped
changed.
it down to 0.
Yeah, and it did nothing. The taxes
we did
is not
we did an
Juice.
experiment with 200 gun store, nothing changed.
Yeah, it's not Juice. It's Big Man himself that's changing the taxes. You can't complain
Nah,
to Juice
I
because it's
mean,
not
it's-
Juice.
It's more,
Uncle
yeah.
Sam's
so,
ripping us off.
Yeah.
Uncle
Hey, trust
Sam's
me,
ripping us off.
Uncle Sam is fucking the shit out of y'all, and it is what it
Yeah,
is.
Uncle
You know what
Sam
I'm
needs
saying?
I mean, the bottom,
Hey, he
the
needs some bitches on
outlying,
his
the
rep.
outlying problem that people are arguing about is just roly poly. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the that's the real thing. I think everyone needs to learn right here. You know what I'm saying? I never cracked an ATM. I never, you know what I'm saying? Did any of
Exactly.
that shit.
Get the point of the legal
Can
people.
I
you know
comment
what I
on
mean?
that? I've tried to take someone hostage before and I just get shot in the face. It's wonderful.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
so
you
in
take that
those-
up to the
that's-
angels.
yeah,
We'll take care of
exactly.
that for you, Papa Bear. That's it. But
You
the,
know,
the,
I do that, then I hear a little bee in my ear that goes, "It was handled." Then like nothing.
well, I mean,
What the
the motherfucker 10 minutes at the gas station, right?
10 minutes later. Swear to God. bro,
and,
it's
and we
just
got
DC,
protocols we gotta follow by too, cuz.
Yeah. Facts.
But yeah, no, it's just all roly poly, man. People gotta learn how to roly poly and take off the bunny mask for a little bit, learn how to own a business. You know what I'm saying? It's just
And
look,
bunny
Hey yo, why you keep throwing shade?
By 7 minutes,
my
no
gas
money, you know what I
station,
mean?
please.
Okay, so what
I'm
if there was
sponsored by
more
some
businesses
businesses,
though,
alright?
I'm not
that
gonna
make
lie.
less
Okay,
people
sponsored.
fight over it? Am I wrong though? If there was more businesses for other people to own, would that stop a lot of the robbing the legal people? Because then that way everybody gets a taste of what a business is like and how hard it is to actually obtain your money.
I'm all for having a business. Like that's not the point. It's also
know
I
what?
guess the economic status of the city itself. Because I feel like gas stations don't make anything.
Gas
Truthfully,
stations don't make
They
jack,
don't
bro.
make money
They
at
don't
all.
make
money,
nothing.
We only
Like,
make
that's it.
money off
In
our
order to make
food,
money
that's
off a
it.
gas station, you
I'm
gotta
gonna
work
be
like
real
it's a
with
9
you.
to
It's just
5.
the money.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Like,
hey,
they
listen,
make
hey,
money.
listen.
You're in the city for fun.
Listen.
That's it. In order to get money
Look,
for
hey,
gas
look,
stations,
y'all.
it's like a 9 to 5, bro.
I've raised gas prices, bro. I don't know what else y'all want me to do.
4 months of owning a gas
Hey,
station.
that's all I can do.
It costs me to employ people to work for my gas station. That's straight out of pocket. No cap.
Well,
that bitch, bro. It's not the point.
Yeah.
It's a good place to hang That's out, not dog. the point.
No, I've
Who's
raised
gonna buy
gas
it?
prices.
I'm not complaining. I'm just working off of that dude's point.
Oh,
He wants
it
some more
costs me.
businesses, right?
I fully agree with you, brother. I fully agree with you. That's one thing I understand too. Is a lot of the businesses like the gun stores were booming for a bit because of those new guns. But as soon as everybody got those new guns, man, that shit's dead. You're broke. You don't make it.
Right.
money.
But that goes for every business. That goes for real
No, it's
estate.
not
That goes
really.
for import. Yes, it does.
Yeah, okay. So
bro,
mechanic
because
shops
real-
are making
real estate-
double of what everybody
Bro,
makes every
real
day,
estate
bro.
was making like $10 million a day, bro, and then everybody bought a house.
Okay,
That's it.
okay. So
Like-
maybe they They need to
That's
get
it,
on the
like-
game and start repairing the houses that are people are
Pizza
not
is
active.
the biggest money farm ever.
It's
Actually, wait, guys. Pizza actually has a cap on how much they can make a day, so that's not necessarily true.
I also have another suggestion.
They still make
I
the
think,
most.
I think we should also
That is true.
like.
That is true.
I think we should give gangs.
I make the most.
I think we should give gangs
That's
more
true
business.
too.
All right. Like I was saying, I think we should give gangs more options to open up more businesses. Because I know it's like 2 businesses per gang or 1 business per gang. I think we should be able to explore more business options. You know, like have more than at least like 3 per gang.
So like creating a
Good
legal
luck at the
business,
cap,
you're
boys. Good
saying,
luck at the
right?
Bobby.
We gotta become
so-
entrepreneurs and be
Alright,
able
so-
to create our own
so-
jobs.
So look with that.
Bye, Seaman.
Hey, look, real quick.
for coming.
If you're gonna
Nobody
hey,
cares.
look,
Look,
See you later,
listen.
Brian.
As far as business goes, you guys can't. There will be
Don't rob
so
me
many
either, 'cause
RICO
you'll get caught
charges,
and dumped
bro.
over and
You
over
guys
again.
just get fucked all the time, bro.
Are they,
That's
but
why
what are they
it's
talking
built
about?
the
Are they
way
talking about
it's
an
built.
illegal business? Like kind of like. Are you guys talking about making like kind of like an illegal business?
Bro,
I really
bro, that-
actually want to hear this. Actually want to hear this.
bro, it will be so many RICO charges, bro. Also, whoever like, so businesses are meant to be like
I don't have any water left.
no biasness, like so obviously.
There's free water in the
with-
lobby.
Yeah, what's free water in the lobby?
Oh, thank you.
For the people that want to own businesses and everything else like that, bro. I mean, obviously, if you're in a gang or if you have felonies or anything like that, then obviously you can't own a gun store. You, like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
literally-
I paid $2 million to clean my record, and then I had the opportunities taken away. So that's
What about juice? What about an illegal business though? Like more like an illegal business that's brought in, or maybe a set of illegal businesses.
Bro, I'm
Now,
on
you
the
can
legal.
still run-
You're talking.
No. I know, but I'm just saying, like as
I mean,
like
people
as
already can open up illegal washing systems.
Okay, but that's
here.
that's
You know
one
what I'm saying?
thing. That's one thing, though.
That's one thing that's been around since the city's open.
No, what I think is a good thing is like someone like Romeo. Like Romeo's in our gang, and he has a clean record, but he's able to open a business because we already have a business under our gang name. He should be able to open up another business because he has a clean record. Not every person has a clean record in this room. Maybe people do, people don't. But him to pay $2 million and not be able to open a business is unfair. Because I mean, we're looking to like.
I mean, he can. What can he not afford? I mean, it's about money. That money talk, bro.
No,
I
it's
think
not
it's
about
the
that.
cap.
I
It's the
heard
cap,
it's
I
a
think
cap,
he's talking
it's a cap.
about.
Yeah, the
Well,
cap
it's
is the
it's
situation.
2 major businesses, right? But you can also own gas stations. There's miners, right? Or you could create your own. Like, I created the unofficial roly-poly businesses, bro, and they thrived and got me millions on millions. It's as big as you want to make it, and as far as you want to take it.
Blackout Records. Blackout Records is now hiring, bro. So feel free.
I'm just speaking the facts, yo. It's all about roly-poly, and if you want to do it,
blackout, bro, when's the artist starting to get paid, man? I need to make some cash.
See,
bro.
hey, yo, tell you what, bro.
Yeah,
Come
Juice
to
has been
Rockford
taking care of the
Records, bro.
finances.
Nah, hey, Juice owns Rockford Records, guys.
That boy signed a 360 deal.
Hey, yo, be quiet, bro.
Hey, you scribbled
Find
your
the
name
back.
on the line, bro. It's not my fault.
I think the people outside should be punching each other instead.
Hey, yo, if they
Can
want to
we,
fight, let them duke it out,
Is
yeah.
there any way we can get back on the line?
Yeah, let's get back on. Hey, yo, Willie, are you good or what's up?
Nah, I got like one last thing, bro. So like, you know, I don't want. I know it's a gang meeting and shit, bro. But so roly poly with the police as well. Like, dude, I had a cop hostage yesterday with three other civilians, bro, and 2 of my demands that I used 2 demands to get 10 rifle ammo, and they wouldn't give me 10 rifle ammo, bro. They were like, we can only give you 5.
They can't do that.
It's not like it's free for them at all, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a you problem.
So for them, for them,
for a cop and 3
as
civilians
hard, bro, as hard as it is for you guys to get it, is as hard as it is for them to get it. It's not just
They
because
just go in
they're
and grab
cops.
it for free, quickly.
Bro, shut your motherfucking ass up, bro.
Well, bro,
God
you
damn,
know
this
it's
nigga
for
right
real,
here.
bro. It's free. Stop it.
I mean,
taxes because Uncle Sam, bro.
You just walk into that locker and you just grab it, bro.
Yeah.
Don't play.
God
I also
damn,
just-
bro, I can't even.
I just want to point out that sounds
Mitch
like a you
calling
We're
problem.
being honest here, bro. We're not.
I can't lie to one nigga up here.
Nah, it's for real though. Like they don't have nothing to lose. They're just
So the same way you want to negotiate, the cops are negotiating too, right? So obviously they had a counter offer. They had a counter offer for you.
Cat in
we
the
can't give you
haggle back in the
10,
depth of
we
the-
can give you 5. You see what I'm saying? Now, obviously,
Not-
if you want to keep that thing going, obviously, you should have just accepted that 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet I'll take 5.
Also, not to mention anything, you know, I'm not a cop or anything, but I'm pretty sure,
Gotta
like,
roll.
even asking for ammo or something like that, you might need to have, like, I don't know,
Yo.
chief show up or something, you know?
Yeah, but the chief don't do
They
shit.
they call it a higher up.
Chief, no, the chief does. No, the chief. No, I've been in situations where like we've done like
Yeah, I would
you know,
assume,
student cops
like, I don't know
and
anything, but I
chief-
would assume,
yeah,
like, you would need
I
some
mean,
sort of high
the-
command to be there.
So
The reason why I bring this up is because the dude called it higher up, you know what I'm saying, and they said no, but it's weird because I know people that did the exact same thing and they've given them 20 rifle ammo, bro. But it just depends, like
Yeah, it depends on who you get.
Yeah, yeah.
Who you
It's
get and
gonna
who
it's
you
gonna
are,
be
too.
it's gonna be every situation Willie Wipeout is gonna be different, bro. Like not everything's gonna be the same.
It
You're not
happens.
gonna-
It's just
you're-
everything happens.
The thing you gotta understand something. Like how I look at it is, if we expect cops to do this every single time, it's just gonna be like, okay, let's grab a cop and rob him for his ammo. It's not gonna happen every single time. Yeah, we're gonna abuse it, and then cops are not gonna do it. Like we can't stretch out something, and we can't take it for granted at the end of the day.
yeah, I mean, but
We-
you know how
Yo,
ridiculously,
speak it,
you
bro,
know-
speak it.
Bro,
it
bro.
is ridiculously hard to grab
yeah.
a cop and get them hostage, like half
Bro,
the time.
that's crim life. Like it's
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
know,
be
I
easy.
know,
It's
that's
life,
what I'm
you know. Like
saying.
it's our life, you know. Like it's not. We can't just go out in the street and grab a cop.
But-
Like, yo, bro, give me your ammo. Like,
But-
Oh yeah, facts.
This is
facts.
why-
Jimmy's
why-
last opinion will close out this meeting, bro. Or Karen.
I got one.
I got one. We're gonna. Hey, look, we're gonna do one at just one. Everybody just
we
sit
got
away.
one.
We
We
don't
got
have.
one. I got one.
I bet.
Go ahead, Karen.
Okay, so I think the most important thing to remember is we're all here for the same reason. The core of the issue is a lack of understanding, in my opinion. I don't feel like shooting all the time is serious, roly-poly, just the way I don't feel like sitting in a, like coffee store, whatever, talking all the time. I don't mind getting rolled on 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a row if, like, you guys bring some kind of dynamic confrontation or something. Like, I just want more meat on the bone personally, and I feel like a lot of people in the city want that because all of the incessant like shooting constantly all the time, it just gets boring at the end of the day. If you haven't built up your community and you don't have an actual reason to come in here, some kind of like new situation you created or like a new storyline, not because like a lot of gangs feel like disrespect is you telling them the truth about something. In my opinion, I feel like gangs need to learn what disrespect really is.
People
Me
need more
saying like,
thick-skinned.
right, me telling a gang member like, hey, like, yeah, I think that your leadership is a little bit weak, and you guys should, sort that out because that's why we can't have a conversation with you. I don't feel like that's a reason for them to roll on us 17 times in a row. I honestly feel like
It just
it's
proves
a
your
reason,
point.
right? Exactly, and the fact that we can't even have like a conversation with the gang because like the leader says, well, nah, my boy's got to be here, and he doesn't keep them in check while the leaders are talking. Like that's an issue. That's why like we have so many problems with having like conversations or just in general working things out. We have been Lucianos for about 10 months now, and ever since we started, we've literally never been to war. No, we've had issues with gangs in general, but I wanted to speak on the gang versus family issue. The way the Lucianos feel about it is we are an organized crime family, and we are the ones that supplied the gangs. So we're not the same as a gang in our book. You like the gangs are our customers. We only really war with organized crime, like other organized crime trying to like steal our like business, etc. Things like that. We don't always punish by like ruling and things. We punish by like blacklisting or like removing like our offering things to certain families or certain people. And I feel like a lot of times people don't understand those things. They see it as a reason to just roll, and then they make the situation so bad that they've broken the relationship and the connection there. We really like put a lot of emphasis on relationship because we spend a lot of time building that. So at the end of the day, I feel like if people start to put more like emphasis on relationships and actually having roly-poly conversations and building big scenes that build up to a shootout, then we could actually have more of a chance for good interactions.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie to you. I agree with everything you said except one thing. You said, first of all, in the beginning, you said we're all here for the same thing. First of all, I'm here because I thought I was about to be recruited into Illuminati. I'm just saying.
Well, when I said that, I don't mean like we're all here for shooting or we're all here for like crime. I say we're all here for the interactions that we're supposed to have with one another.
No,
And
I
at the end of the
100% agree.
day, the emphasis should be put on that and not like,
Right.
oh my God, you scratched my fucking car, like I'm gonna kill you. Literally, I was driving on the street yesterday. I had a bubble and I accidentally hit a car. They jumped out and said, "Oh, you hit my fucking car," and I said, "Hey, I'll take you to impound. Like I'll pay for it, whatever." Nah, bitch. Like no, you hit my car and they shot me up. Like that is not a rational, reasonable response that someone would have in a serious roly-poly place, like a serious city like this. It should be. It's right. It should be really based on what happens in other like head cities and shit like that. Like it's
Right.
not it's not on any actual playing field that anyone would actually see in a real scenario. And that's what really I feel like kills the city.
May I just
I
point something out? Sorry.
100% agree with you. Right.
And for one thing, like me and BDs and Lucianos don't always get along, but I don't feel like it's a BD problem. It's a every gang problem. I've seen every gang. We've had beef with at one time or another, refuse to have conversations or let things escalate, bait us into things thinking, oh, this is just a one-time fun thing and it's not an actual like storyline roly-poly situation. And that's the problem we have. Just because you're bored doesn't mean that you like roll up on a gang or a family that's actually in the middle of something they've been building for months and months and ruin it for them. That is not a reason to roll up and shoot them. Some of the things that Lucianos are doing have been in effect, like going on and started like 10 months ago when the family first started. And you guys roll up thinking you're going to shoot and it's just going to be fun and the cops will come and it'll all be okay. But you just fucked up a scene we've been setting up for like literally 8 months. And it's very mad frustrating when we don't see any results because, gangs think, well, this is how we roly-poly is because we shoot all the time. I get that. And I'm not trying to like come down on you guys for that. But like you have to understand, not everyone is doing the same kind of roly-poly as you guys. It's not just about shooting and bobcat for a lot of us. It's about setting up dynamic scenes that last a long storyline. And that's what it should mainly be about at the end of the day.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
No, you're right. No, she's right. Yeah, it's more about.
Clap
the
it up for
storyline.
Karen,
Yeah.
guys.
That was good.
That was good. That was good. That was good. Yeah.
That was nice.
You.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up very shortly, people.
All right. Let's go, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
It was very
Thank
informative.
you guys.
Appreciate everyone
Yeah,
coming
thank
out.
you
Thank
for
you very
everyone
much. You guys have a
coming.
great
Yeah,
night.
fuck the Kaczynskis.
Hey, yo, I bet you want to say that again. I bet you say it again.
Go fuck yourself, pussy.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, we hear you. What's up?
Oh my God.
Y'all wanna jump me outside again?
I can't tell who this is.
Yeah, it's on. Hi.
Hello, how's everybody?
Mama.
Yeah,
Good,
cast
good,
that-
good. Hey, I know we've been arguing about like, oh, this and this and all this, blah blah blah. I would like to change the subject and see if I can bring up something fun that we all can do. Every gang can do. If anyone would like to hear me out.
For sure.
So, if anyone who's an OG in the city, who've been here for a while, I mean, you can all recall that there was a time where, maybe the mayor or somebody had an event go on where it was like gangs team up with other gangs and there's certain objectives that you need to finish as a gang together and builds kind of like there's no beef against each other. It's more of like, hey, we're building strong connections together, and then this constantly happens, and when you have these rewards, basically it's like, oh, this gang and this gang, they have to go secure a package out in the ocean or whatever it is and work together facing this other whatever, like, and then if they do, there's rewards, and after it, you guys remember all that? Anybody remember that?
Yeah, for sure.
What I wanted to say was, I think a good way for gangs to get back along and not have these issues and maybe have something fun to do for gangs to do, because like I said, there are a lot of people, like I said, some people have everything they need and they're bored, right? There's nothing to do. What if we, just a suggestion, what if we brought that back? What if we got, every month or every month and a half, we had an event where different gangs team up with different gangs, right? Like, Luciano's team up with BD, and they do Like their objective would be that they need to take a cop hostage and take him out to the ocean to secure a package for a trade or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And then another gang has a different goal, secure this or whatever like that, you know what I mean? And
like-
every
like-
gang, no matter what happened, no matter what
Yeah.
happened, even if you fail or succeed, each gang still gets rewarded because it's all about fun.
Yeah,
This
it's
is a
fire,
good
that's
way.
fire.
It's kind
This
of
is
like
a good
team
way.
building.
This is a
Yeah,
good way
that's-
to
that's
build
cool.
teamwork. This is a good way to build, like, so people can stop just shooting people on the street.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
like it's just something
wasn't
fun for the.
wasn't? Do you guys remember? I think it was where there was like a ship
you guys
that the gangs had to go find and get the loot. That was
Mhm.
cool because you know what? All the gangs showed up at the lighthouse, and none of us were beefing with each other. We were all just focused
Wait, I can
on
come, I
getting
can
that loot, and
Right.
everyone was there, and there was no issues.
Right, and everyone was like
we
a
all
team.
were-
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Right.
So what I was saying
Wait,
was we
am
have
I
a lot
in
of
or not?
gangs out here, gangs or families, I would say. Since we're clearing it as that. But I feel like this would be an awesome opportunity because back then it was awesome. It was an awesome opportunity for like, you know, LSD and BD to team up and be like, hey, here's your objective. If you guys
Wait,
fail, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Everyone's still gonna get rewarded. It's fun. Let's do it every month, something like that. Let's have people actually have something worth to do instead of having us be out on the street bored.
I
and
think
start
that
killing
would
each
be
other.
a great
Oh.
idea
Battery
to bring to TAC as well.
Wait, I have an idea too. If you guys would like to hear me out, but
Yeah, of course.
And then like in the emails, right? You know how there's a gang Discord email? I think they should
Yeah.
do like a suggestion chat, like putting in your own RP suggestions and like trying to
Yeah, we
link
about to.
leaders, like having all the gang leaders in the chat and like doing like a link up. There's a,
Go ahead.
yeah, but we should obviously do it in the city. We should obviously
Yeah,
do it.
like
Yeah.
like I know. Like I said, like this would be like I said. This is not only a great
Hey,
opportunity
let's
for roly poly with other gangs and stuff like that. Like you could even do this. Like which gang right now? Like BD, who you got beef with right now? Like who's your guys is like, oh, we got, you know,
Everybody.
all right. So here's the thing. What if the mayor said, all right, here's your guys' goal. You have to team up with the Crows, and here's your objective.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good way to solve problems. And then you guys
Yeah.
would be like, hey, we have to secure the package. But
And
there's
rely
another
on each
group
other
who's
to
trying to
solve
secure the
problems.
package too. It's the Taliban's and the Triads are trying to secure the same package, or something like that. So
That's
during
nice,
that event or whatever it is, and if one wins, they get the reward that's there, and if the other team fails, they still get rewarded. You know what I mean? That way, it's all about having fun, and we don't have this issue of people being like, nah, it's PD's fault, nah, it's other gangs starting beef and shit. But if we have more of that, it gives people the reason of like, hey, I want to be a part of a gang because I want to be a part of that. You know what I mean? So this is just something I want to suggest and kind of change the subject here because everyone's been kind of, you know, at everybody's throats being like this and that and saying like it's this fault and that. But I wanted to bring something different and say, hey, let's bring back something that we did a long time ago, getting gangs together and having fun
And
events.
something
And
to
this could be
build
something
bonds
like
and
it doesn't
bring,
have to be
like,
every
kind of-
week. It could be something like at the end of every month. At the end of every month, hey gangs, here's what's going down. Like we'll have another meeting, just like we said. We'll have a meeting in the courthouse, like every month that we did that, right? And say, hey, everyone's got an objective. We have a list of gangs who are going to gang up this month. It's going to be the Gotti family and the Salamancas. It's going to be NLMB and BD and all that stuff. And we have our own objectives that we talk to someone directly and say, here's your secret mission. This stuff happens, blah, blah, you know your information. It's going to happen on this day at this time. Places, and then that's how we're going to have fun and bring something, I don't know, just something to work on. Something I'm suggesting to the mayor and Prez and everybody in the city if anybody thinks that.
That's a good suggestion. I agree with that too. That's actually it's pretty fire.
For
bro.
sure.
It's good. It's good. It helps
Also-
communication. Helps communication with other gangs as well.
And teamwork,
so-
yeah, teamwork and stuff like that. Like enough of this beef shit. Let's actually work together. Like, if the Crows got beef with BD, like you said, the problem is that they can't have conversations. Well, guess what?
I have to
we
go,
can,
guys.
We can
Thank you,
force.
guys.
We can
All
force
right,
a
thanks for
conversation.
coming.
What BD is that?
So I just wanted to bring that up real quick. That's all I
buddy.
wanted to say.
I'm right
Also,
here.
we're a newer gang and stuff. We don't want beef with anybody. We love everybody. I love you, Chanel baby.
Love you.
We love you
Thanks
too,
for
Chocolate.
coming, everybody.
I hope we get whitelisted soon. All
This
right,
9
bye-bye.
FPS isn't fucking loving. Look at him.
Hey yo,
If you want to
for
answer to my
everybody-
thing before I go, if
It's
you wanted to
9
answer that.
hey yo, Gotti's. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
this was a very
Fresh.
dope.
12 FPS now.
Shout out to
In
y'all.
ways it's been
Fire.
productive, and in other ways it has not been.
She actually BD.
I mean, I feel you, but like it need to be heard. It need to be said.
Yeah,
think it
sometimes
will.
you
I
just
mean-
gotta say
I
what
think-
needs to be said, regardless of their reaction of it. But
It's all
It
good.
didn't all have the best reactions that we possibly could have.
It
Yeah,
definitely took a lot.
yeah.
It was something. I mean, like, of course we knew that there were going to be people that kind of made light of the situation, and it I think it
I
ended
ain't gonna lie
well.
to you. We all thought we was about to join the Illuminati. I ain't gonna-
We did
Oh
look like
my
the
God.
Illuminati. I'm
Bro,
not
come
gonna
on.
lie. We looked a little
You know
weird.
damn well there ain't no Illuminati in the city yet.
Is a cray.
I'm about to say, how dare somebody create the Illuminati and not hit me up first? Like, you crazy?
I mean, we did look like the Illuminati.
But
For real.
thank you guys for coming, and I know it was a hassle being here and listening to everybody, but thank you for doing that because it means a lot.
Yeah, it means a lot that you guys even showed up, or that anybody really showed up. They
Now,
all
what
could've
did you
just been
guys
like,
think
"Fuck."
when you saw us standing here with skulls on our heads?
I knew who. I already knew who was up. So.
Order whatever.
But I just thought it was a great scene. I mean, I was like, okay, bet I'm down with it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a good opportunity for us to actually open up that doorway for people to actually, like the
Voice their
BDs that
opinions
had
and
ideas,
talk about it.
and yeah, everybody had their voice, at least even if it was for a moment.
Yep. Yep.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck with
I hope at least it maybe make some of the leaders kind of think, maybe let's not bring our guns out. Let's go talk to them first. Probably won't happen, but
The guy next to the pedal, the fucking where you
went
pull.
out personally and found every single gang and gave them that flyer.
The guy with the white
myself.
hair.
There's people that have things they want to
Wait,
say,
you're not
but
BD?
don't know how to say it.
Right.
This is an opportunity for maybe, at the end of the day, what I wanted was
Yeah, fair enough.
Right.
Later down the road, more things can change.
but some good ideas came up, and I think that's all we could have asked for.
Like my idea, I'm just gonna say my
Yeah.
idea was pretty good.
Could
I would really like that to happen. If anyone could help me, I'd like to make that happen. That would
Yeah, I
be something
liked
really
it.
cool to have, really, for real. I think that would change things. I mean, sorry. Thank
Oh
you.
my
All
goodness.
right,
Stop
guys.
bringing your
Well,
sister up.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. You got a whole GoPro on your head. That's fire.
Hey, just
Hey, yo, did you?
Mitch.
Hey, yo, did you just sit in my seat?
Oh man.
And I'm about to kill Molly now, guys.
You can't kill Molly.
Don't sneeze, bro. Come on.
Now, who knows about my allergies? Wow.
There's no fucking way. It's the summer season.
hey,
All right. Everybody have a good day. Love everybody.
Hi guys,
thank
love, peace,
you
and
for
grease. Hey,
coming.
hey, come meet me in my office. Meet me in my office.
If you want to help me reach out to people, that would help me out a lot. I
Hey,
would like to see that happen.
family, meet me in my office.
Oh yeah. I think TAC would probably be the best one to
I sent
start with.
him an email real quick to see if you want.
Oh, good.
Oh, sorry, man.
I just looked on
Yeah,
Twitter, bro.
and if
Pillbox is empty.
if you ever need someone to reach out to people as well, then I'll definitely help as well.
I might
'Cause
need some
that's a
help.
cool-
I might need some help because I just feel like that would be an awesome opportunity. I think if more people were in here, like besides leaving, I think people would agree. Like I said, let's change it up a little bit. Like people were saying, let's have this meeting every month, right? Well, let's do every month then instead of just like a meeting of people bitching.